So Starbucks decided to announce that they're going to be closing over 400 stores, probably and counting. I know that I think they said about 100 of them are going to be here in Houston alone, and that's going to cause a layoff of over 900, close to 1,000 employees. And from what I'm hearing, that more employees are being fired than transferred to other locations. So let's talk about this because this is the epitome of corporate greed. Starbucks is one of those businesses that continues to raise their prices. They continue to blame it on the tariffs and the economy, but really, they don't have to be raising their prices like this when other locations like Dunkin', Dutch Bros, they haven't really raised their prices either, and they are like nowhere near as expensive. And honestly, serve better coffee too. My gripe with this, it's like the final straw to me, is that it, the final straw to me, let's be honest, is the fact that just last year the CEO was paid $98 million. Not only that, but Starbucks spent over $80 million hosting a managers only conference in Vegas. Y'all can afford things like that, exorbitant expenditures, but you can't take care of your employees. You pay them barely above minimum wage. It's just gross. It's like you got businesses have got to take care of their people, and in return, their people will take care of them. But a lot of corporations are greedy and don't see things that way, and rather than taking care of their employees, they would rather make sure the CEOs are making the money and everything falls flat at the storefront levels. That's why customer service is kind of a dying art. It's why, honestly, when we go out to places like fast food restaurants, service sucks. The orders are usually wrong. The food is not made great. It's rare to find a location where the employees are happy, and when you do, that's the location you need to be going to and take care of those employees because they're taking care of you too. I saw a video earlier of a mother who just recently gave birth and she was going to a KFC almost every single day due to her, she said because of her cravings, but honestly, it was a lot of the way the employees treated her. They treated her like a daughter. It was a bunch of older women working there, and she brought the baby in after the baby was born, and they snatched that baby and like gave it cute names and just loved on it, and it was the most beautiful thing I had ever seen. That's a store that's taking care of their employees. Maybe not the company, but that store is. It's just gorgeous to see that. But Starbucks, what you're doing is disgusting, and let me make it clear that I won't be back. Starbucks has given us a lot of reasons over the years to really not give them any more business. They are a coffee of convenience. I only would treat myself in the fall because of that pecan crunch oat milk latte, but I'm done, y'all. Like, this was the nail in the coffin. I'm not doing Starbucks anymore. And holy crap, I literally work right next door. Like, I can walk right over there. I can walk to the Starbucks. And that comes in handy because I can't really leave the store and they're the only coffee around. So I'm just going to be okay and just drink water and deal with it because I'm done with Starbucks. That it's just wild to me that y'all are closing locations and laying off or firing like 1,000 employees due to tariffs and rising costs of everything, but you can pay one man, your CEO, $98 million. Can't even wrap my head around what that looks like in the bank account. That's crazy to me. I know I don't always talk about stuff like this on my channel, but this was mind-boggling to me, and it hit home because I'm such a coffee fanatic. So, yeah, just keep keep your eyes open. The more you know. Just wanted to make sure everyone's informed of what's going on, and just know that I will not be going back to Starbucks. I really could use a coffee today too, but that's fine. I will not be taking my happy little butt next door ever again. I love you guys. Thanks for tuning in and listening. Hopefully we make Starbucks understand what they're doing, and they'll lose a chunk of profit over this because they really need to be taking care of their employees better, because their employees are literally the ones making the drinks and spreading the joy. It's just my opinion. Love y'all. Catch y'all in the next one.